Yo, what's up guys, TheJordude here, back again with another Shadowverse video. And a lot of you guys were asking me to do a PvP forest deck and gameplay video, so for your requests, this is the deck that I put together, and it's okay on ladder. Of course, I'd much rather play OTK Roach. It's just a lot more consistent at killing your opponent. You don't have to run clunky cards, or you're not relying on certain things. So I'd rather play OTK Roach, but if you guys really insist on playing PvP, here's the build I'm currently running. 2 Water Fairies, 3 Maids, 3 Giants, 3 Circles, 3 Fates, Whisperers, Roach. They're all pretty much standard stuff. We got 1 Lily to deal with big stuff if you need to. 2 Glimmering Wings. I think 3 is a bit too clunky, although I could consider putting a 3rd one in because there was a lot of times where I needed more card draw or more cycling. 3 Ancient Elves, because you got the Maze, you got Water Fairy, Whispers, so your Ancient Elves you could play on 3 quite a bit and could gain you some tempo. Purgatories, I'm running 2 EPMs because it's only really good when you're playing it on Evo on your turn 4 going 2nd, and then I replaced the 3rd one for a Flower Princess just because it adds more fairies into your hand, so it's just kind of more shadows. Fills you up your hand for your Fairy Beast and your Will of the Forest. 3 Will of the Forest, so you have some AoEs, really good card. Probably it's just like the best AoE effect you have as Forest, unless you're playing neutrals, then it's Twin Assault. And then I have 2 Fairy Beasts just because it gives you burst heal, so sometimes it's better than Aaron. And yeah, sometimes you just want more health than like Taunt or the Ward, so got 2 Fairy Beasts in there for some sustain. And yeah, that's the deck. You could definitely play around with some cards, like add more card draw if you want, more Lilies. You could play maybe the Amulet instead of Fairy Whispers, like the 2-cost Amulet. You could replace Flower Princess, maybe you want to put some 5-drop followers in, although I don't think you really need to. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing really new from the Wonderland Dreams expansion or after a nerf. It's pretty much the same thing, I think. And yeah, thanks for watching guys. If you liked the video, make sure you give that a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions on decks that you want me to cover or make a video on, make sure you comment down below for that as well. And follow me on my social media links. I got my Twitter and my Twitch and everything in the description. And thanks for watching guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Alright, a shadow. This hand's pretty weak, I'll throw it all back. Much better. These are like answers to what Shadow plays early on. Just go and drop the May here so it challenges the Skull Beast. And when he plays a 2-2 next turn, I could just Sylvan Justice it. Oh, he's going to do the trading for me, not going to take the free damage. Doesn't want to get punished by like me bouncing back to May, I guess. Yeah. I actually don't mind altering fate in here. My hand's like super weak. We don't pick up any more card draw. Do we just slam down the EPM? Yeah. Next turn I could go May, Ancient Elf May. There's also a reason to just play the double fairy here to challenge his Conjurer. Or if he plays Cerberus and trades in, then my fairy could trade into the Cerberus. And I could trade here. Catacombs isn't that great here. Yes, 2 skeletons, but 4 play points just to do that. I can save the Ancient Elf again. Go EPM, trade, May trade. Seems good. Alternatively, I could play May. Nah, the Ancient Elf doesn't seem as good here. And I think I can hold these fairies. So hold the fairies for like the Ancient Elf combos with our Roach. Left breath. So World of Force would be really good right here. Maybe I just use a Roach to kill off one of these. Or I could just play Fairy Beast. Okay, we'll go for the Ancient Elf, and we're not going to evolve it to play around Soul Squasher. And there's no point trading to this one because it gives him an extra shadow where he gets 1 extra zombie off an Ector. So if he has Ector here, it's not that great. He has to just trade both zombies in. Second Fairy Beast. Guess we just go face here. If he plays something big, we still have the Lily. If he goes Ector. Yeah, he could trade both of these zombies and play Ector. He gets 3 zombies, 3 more zombies. Yeah. That's pretty gross. Ooh. How good is that? It does 7 damage, which is not really enough. Five, 7, 8, 10. Oh, he's saving Mimi for face. I see. 8, 9. Okay, so this will clear. So I just have to hope he doesn't have Phantom Howl, I guess. If he doesn't have Phantom Howl, I could survive with the Fairy Beast. I think I'd rather just have these fairies. It's 2 life, but then this fights for board, which could be more than 2 life. Yeah, so the last card in there is Mimi, right? Ooh. Can we Purgatory? Be a 1 card short, but we could probably pick something up. I think we could play it a bit slow. Yeah, he shouldn't be able to deal with this. It's not enough. Even pick up the Ultra Fate. I mean, the Will of the Forest. But we don't need to use it. We could try to find lethal. Go for a roach. Nah, this is like the super safe play. But then like 1 card, I guess the one, nah, not even Tyrant would kill me because he doesn't have enough shadows. Forest Mirror. Do I want to keep the Ancient Elf? It's usually good. I have a decent amount of 1s and 2s I could draw. Yeah, he got the Fairy Circle, which is rough. Okay, we'll just play the Lily. Our hand's kind of clunky. Ancient Elf? Oh, no Ancient Elf here. Just what I needed, actually. Just for him to not, to just brick on his turn 3. So now I kind of have the initiative on the board. I guess I'll stack up my hand. We do have a double guidance in our hand, so if we pick up a roach, we could probably find a combo. Lord of Forest would be the greatest. I could deal with the ambush. Oh, there we go, guys. I called it. It's not a top deck if you call it. Yeah, we're super far ahead now. Going for a roach here. The refill. Guess that makes sense. How much of his board could we clear with this May? We have like so many bounces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could play May 3 times. Or I could just drop the Fairy Beast, to be honest. Probably the right play. Going back up to 20. Do I care about this Roach? I think I care more about the 4 damage. It's just like, is this Roach going to be bouncing back and doing more? Yeah. Maybe I was right to use the guidance instead. Just cycle my deck more. Okay, we got the Lily. Our shadow count is nowhere near Purgatory, unfortunately. Angelic Barrage. I did not see that coming. He's just throwing out these roaches. I don't know if I like this. He also missed 1 damage, but we won't talk about that. Okay, here's my roach. 5, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 7, 12, 14, 16. So we just have him. Alright. No, you can't concede. Gotta kill you first. Alright, so I couldn't find a good... I can't find a good last game to show as the 3rd match. So we're just going to use a replay for a game that I was trying to record, but I didn't hit the record button when this game went out. So this one would just be a replay. But it's a really good example because it was against a neutral rune, which is a pretty decent amount of people play this deck on ladder. So yeah, we just got the Water Fairy here. We have a decent hand, especially against a neutral rune, because we curve nicely. We got the Sylvan Justice for his 2-drop, and if he doesn't deal with my Water Fairy next turn, then I get to play the Ancient Elf, the 3/4. He does have the Angel Word here, which is unfortunate. I end up going for the Ancient Elf anyway, just because it would just trade into the Angel Word, which is all I need. Pick up a second Ancient Elf, which is actually really a good draw for me because now I just recycle the Ancient Elves. I do decide to evolve this Ancient Elf here because making it a 6/6 could trade into a lot of things. Like if he plays a Hector, it trades well into a Hector. He did have a Dance to Death here, but I still don't mind doing that Evo there. Decided that was a weak turn for the runes, so I use the Altered Fate while I can. Try to get towards my P2P. And as you can see there, I drew into my second Altered Fate, so I'm already up to 21 shadows. And now I have a good clear here by evolving my EPM, using the Sylvan Justice, and just dropping those fairies. I don't need to keep these 0-cost fairies because it's not like I have a roach combo set up, and I'm just trying to get enough shadows for my Purgatory to go off. Because I am really close, and I have so many fairy generating cards in my hand right now. Just need to get them all out and let them die. I could have actually just went for the Fairy Whisperer, I think, instead. Pick up the Will of the Forest, just more backup removal. But now that I have four fairies on the board, I could just go trade them all in and then play the Purgatory, and then we'd be good. Use the Altered Fate here, try to find like either a Fairy Beast or Roaches, just more stuff where I could deal with anything that I'm not expecting. And I play a Roach here just so I can set up lethal for next turn. Well, I didn't really need to set up lethal because I have a second Purgatory, which would just kill him as well. But yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point, the game's already over. And that's game.
Haki dashi, 悲観とする我がさが湧き立つこの